to it. Puck finds its way to Goodbye through centre ice. 3 men with him. Dom Goodbye through traffic. Dom Goodbye to the front of the net. Rebound loose. Adam Rossbottom will poke it home. It's good work from the Bees forward line. The top line is probably the only one that's turned up for all of the playoffs so far. And Adam Rossbottom gets his second of the weekend. 10:50 time in the goal.
Rossbottom gets the poking, but this is all Goodbye. Up the centre lane, players in close attention. Fires it, it dings off the post, I think, and then it's just out for Rossbottom to collect and poke home.
Kept in by McMullen. Towards the slot, chance in front, fired over. Baldwin. To the front of the net, and the Knights tie it up. Shoveled in at the slot. 20-39. The Knights equalise. I'd love to tell you the score was, but I can't see the number on the back of the shirt from over here.
Personally, I couldn't see who the scorer on the back of the shirt was. I believe it might have been Barron, maybe?
As it goes through Howlett.
Yes, it was Barron.
Yeah, Matt Barron picking up his 6th of the playoffs so far.
But Bees unable.
So Bees on the man advantage once again. Will bring the penalties as and when they're announced. Howlett dispossesses his own blue line, blown tire in front of the Bees. They're still able to keep holding the puck. Goodbye. Fires a shot. It goes through Walker and into the back of the net. And before they can even be announced, the Bees capitalise on the man advantage. 27-23. Dom Goodbye's 4th goal of the playoffs.
And it's all Dom Goodbye again. Collects the puck, skates it in, has the time to position himself and pick the shot, and takes it. Bit of a screen on him as well there.
Snaps it through Walker and in. That comes loose. Balaz just gets it out the zone. Perry. To Barron, can't get under control. Great jumping grab there by Perry to get that one back down. Fired into the zone. Priest pushes it aside. Probably takes it away from his 2D men. Knights in front of the net, and that comes from a silly error at the back. 38-33. It's thrown back across goal. Can't see who tipped it in from where we are, but we're back level at 2-all.
Well, forced turnover, broken play, puts it on the net. It takes a bit of a weird bounce, I think, when it gets on its way in.
Chance coming in, shot blocked and fanned on, I should say. Can't quite see who it is. Antonov, good defensive work there. Just as Howlett from Perry. There was definitely another one. The Knights have scored again. Well, we're trying to sort out that one. The Knights score another quick one. 39-39. And as quick as they were 1 goal down, they're 1 goal up.
I think this one was Witkowski.
He's just thrown in on net and it goes through Priest and in. I think it is, but yeah, Witkowski.
I mean, he's allowed to circle out from the...
Bees circling Harvey-Stead at the blue line. Fired towards goal, kicked aside by Walker. Vitale down low. Puck in front. Antonov able to put it home past Harrison Walker. And the Bees tie the game back up 42-10. Well, Antonov's 6th goal of the playoffs.
Well, the Knights back off a little bit here on the defensive, and it allows Vitale to finally get that cross centre seam, gets it to Antonov in front, and he is not going to miss from there.
Able to shovel it under the glove. Back to the blue line, tip in front by Howlett. Morris can't clear it out the zone. No picking Kieran Brown at the back door. That one goes through the paint and out the other side.
That was very good use of the screen there by Kieran Brown.
And that is even better use of Kieran Brown as he ghosts away into the slot and fires that one past Britton Priest. The Knights retake the lead 44 and 0-3.
Brown, as you say, ghosts away, loses his man, gets to the front of the net. And here, it just comes out of the corner to him, and all he has to do is apply the one-timer, and it's into the net. Goes 5-hole on Priest. And the Knights...
Yes. Barron from the face-off dot, down low, finds Howlett.
A couple of 100 miles north.
Spins away from Morris, back to the blue line. Across to Hare. Back across, shot on goal. Priest sees the first one, rebound loose in front. And Kieran Brown once again left wide open at the back door. Fires it home for goal number 5 for the Knights. 47-17, and Brown's 5th of the playoffs.
And again, it's the rebounds, it's the loose pucks in front. Kieran Brown collects the rebound off Griffin Priest and then has an empty cage to just fire it into.
The Knights goes to Jake Witkowski. Chris, thoughts?
Very, very well deserved man of the match. He's been in that. He's been everywhere up and down the ice tonight. Scored a goal. He's really come alive for them in the playoffs this year. He's their leading scorer in the playoffs at the moment.
And a hell of a mid-season signing, given all of the issues they've had with imports this year.
Yep.
Well, Knights fans, usually this is the point where I'd say, see you next whenever, but obviously we don't. That's it. It's the end of the season. Enjoy the playoffs next weekend if you're going. Enjoy your summer. And failing that, you're stuck with me next year. Sorry.
And you're stuck with maybe me making the odd guest appearance next year.
To be determined. If you're going to Coventry, please enjoy yourself. Have fun. I would say try not to get too drunk, but that's kind of the whole point of Coventry.
Really? I thought the point was to watch hockey games.
When have you ever watched a hockey game? Nice and quick. I'll try and do it quick. Man of the match for the TSI World Bees. Spoilers, I've already seen who put it in. As again, the winner and receiving an empty box goes to, come on Danny, goes to Dominic Gabai. Chris, he was everywhere at the offensive end for the Bees tonight.
Everywhere, 2 goals on the night. Offense was all about him, both in creation and the end result, scoring it. Beautiful, beautiful move on the first one, created the shot, the rebound that Rossbottom was able to get, and then that second one just cuts inside, finds the gap and puts it under Walker for the second goal.
Well, so as that ends the Bees 2023-2024 season, as they're about to do one more giveaway, I think they're basically just getting rid of anything and everything. Well, I don't think me and Chris have any chance of winning it up here, so while they're doing
Everything must go.
So while they're doing that, obviously, that ends the B season as Dom has a signed bucket hat, I think.
Flannel?
No, it's bucket hat off the bar and down into the fans. The Bees will go for their lap one, and that ends the season, a season that has included playoffs this year for, well, the first time that I've been doing it. And obviously it means I get stuck with the inevitable task of listing off all the off-ice team that I have to say thank you to now. All 47 of them. So as they escape for their lap of one, obviously no game anymore until September, which means I have to say thank you to all the people behind the scenes who have helped the Bees out this season. Graham and Sharon Bauer, Richard Brown, Chris Callahan, Blue Line Photography, Becky, Katrina and Paul Clark, Richard Dobney, Zanet Martin and Rowan Goodfellow, Sarah, Tom and Ben Gordon, Lizzie Mark and Ali Hadley Hayes, Nick King, Beth Lake, Michael Lee, Chrissy McCarthy, Isaac and Steve Merry, Oggy and Gillian Mitchell, Imogen Mogg, Frankie and Jason Nataro, Charlie Parkin, Kim Ben and Danny Purchard, Doug Shepherd, Laura Simmons, Rachel Smith, Fiona George Smith, Andy Turner, Kerry Williams, Dave Williams, and obviously I'm going to save the best part of the team here for last, where I have Nick Heimhook, who has been pushing the buttons all year and frantically running around fixing cameras like last week. Annika Heimhook, who runs the Twitter most nights because she won't let me do it most weeks. Tom, obviously the officially youngest producer in the league, as he did, well, 1 period last week and 2 periods this week. So we'll work on it. Nick, that's your summer job. And obviously I have to thank all the people who have come and saved my bacon through the year. Obviously joining me on co-commentary, Dan Miller-Evans made 1 appearance and then decided to go back to being a goal elite. I'll have words with him again over the summer. Tom Graham, who obviously decided he wanted to do a Swindon Wildcats playoff run instead of this one, for shame. And of course Chris Beale, who is handcuffed by the fact that he also supports a team that plays on Sundays most weeks. Chris, obviously you're doing one here, so I can say this to you. Thank you for joining me at many occasions this year. Obviously, not as many as I think you would have liked during the back end of the season, but thank you, of course.
Of course, and thank you for having me. And you forgot to thank one person, mate. Thank yourself.
No, never going to happen.
No, okay. Because you're part of that as well.
Nope.
Well, I'll
thanks
thank you.
to Name Redacted. That's all for 2023, 2024. We'll see you in, shockingly, 18 weeks' time, I think, if I've done the maths right. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy Coventry if you're going. Good night.
I'll see you there, folks.